So we didn't think it was going to happen, and I was pretty skeptical, but it actually did happen. And congratulations to all those community members out there that backed the G.I. Joe Classified Haslab Snowcat. It is completely funded, and you know what? But when we come down to it, was this a successful Haslab campaign? I don't know about that, and let's discuss more about that right now. But first, if you do like what we're doing here on the channel, think about hitting that like button and as well hitting that subscribe button. It really does help us grow, and we love growing. Anyways, so let's get right into it. Now I'm going to try and make this a quick video, but it might have a little bit of a rant in it, so I don't know how long it's going to go. The question that has to be asked is, was this actually indeed a successful Haslab campaign? And my answer to that is no, it was not. Yes, while all the tiers were funded, it had to come down to the last several hours to get those tiers funded, and that's not a good thing for the people at Hasbro. If we look back at the previous Haslab offerings from the G.I. Joe Classified team, a lot of them were funded much earlier in their campaign. This one needed all of 45 days to fund. That leads me to believe that there's something that about the G.I. Joe Classified Snowcat that simply was not resonating with all of the community. So when we look at it, I'm not really sure why it didn't resonate with all the community, but I don't know if it was the stretch goal figures, that people weren't happy about them, or it was the snow motif with the Snowcat. A lot of people weren't happy about that, or maybe it was simply because the Star Wars gunship was funded at the same time halfway through and it slowed down. All I know, the key term when we talk about this Snowcat Haslab, the key term that kept on coming up was a slow burn. And you know what? It took all of 45 days to get this funded, and that's not a good look for Hasbro. Now, when we talk about G.I. Joe Classified Haslabs or any Haslabs, there's one thing that can solve this for Hasbro in the future, and it comes down to 3 words: Hasbro Pulse Premium. And that is the key here to solving these slow burn issues for the future. And you're like, what are you talking about? The problem is here, it doesn't appear that Hasbro is doing any market research with its customers on what they want. They think they know what they want, and they think they know what they want to produce, but are they really getting feedback from the community on what the community actually wants and wants to pay money for? So when we think about the Hasbro Pulse Premium membership, these are the hardcore of the hardcore fans. They're paying $50 so they can get Hasbro product early and direct access to it, and Hasbro is not taking advantage of this at the moment. The thing is, they should be doing more clear market research with these individuals to determine what they want. And this does not just lend itself to G.I. Joe Classified. This is for all Hasbro brands, Star Wars, Marvel, Transformers, and G.I. Joe. They can market these people, let them know, hey, we're interested in doing one of these 5 Haslabs. Let us know, pick it out, and I guarantee you the one that wins polls like this will be funded in 5, 9, 15 days compared to a 45-day slow burn of the Snowcat. But Hasbro needs to reach out to these hardcore people and get their opinions, and then they would have much more luck on successfully offering Haslab campaigns in the future. It's simple. It's just business. And the thing is, Hasbro makes me so frustrated sometimes because it's like they want your money, but they also don't want to do the work to make it all work for them and everyone included. So I will say congratulations to the Hasbro team. You know, it funded. It was touch and go there for a while. A lot of people were not thinking this would actually fund in its entirety. A lot of people had it pegged at only getting 1 tier, and that would have been really a shame. But you know what? It pulled it off in the end. It closed out at just under 16,000 backers. So we get all those 3 stretch tiers, but there was a lot of concern. I heard a lot of talk of people wanting to cancel their orders, or they just simply weren't interested in or in the Snowcat in the first place. But you know what? That's all done with. It's moved on. It's funded. You're gonna get it in a year or so. Hopefully there's no quality issues with it when it does show up. But the fact is, G.I. Joe Classified gets another vehicle, and we'll see what they offer for next year. Now, that being said, I do think they need to do a bit more market research. Me, YouTubers, we're giving them details on what people want, but they don't seem to be listening. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. We've got the Haslab Star Wars gunship Haslab on the go. If you want to watch a video where I think that gunship might have impacted this slow burn of the Snowcat, watch this video right here. It's pretty interesting. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.